guys, it's Michaela Clark here with Brave Fitness, and I kind of just wanted to share a little bit of personal development that I've been reading lately. I've been reading the book The Last Lecture by Randy Pausch. If you haven't read it, it's really, really good. Grab a box of tissues because it makes me cry. It's a really good book. I wanted to kind of read a little excerpt out of it for you and kind of give you a little information. So, Randy talks about his lifelong dreams, childhood dreams, and one of them was to play in the NFL, and he talks about one of his coaches, and I'm just going to read it real quick. So, Coach Graham used to ride me hard. I remember one practice in particular. "You're doing it wrong, Pausch. Go back. Do it again." I tried to do what he wanted. It wasn't enough. "You owe me, Pausch. You're doing push-ups after practice." When I was finally dismissed, one of the assistant coaches came over to reassure me. "Coach Graham rode you pretty hard, didn't he?" he said. I could barely muster a yeah. "That's a good thing," the assistant told me. "When you're screwing up and nobody says anything to you anymore, that means they've given up on you." So when you're screwing up and nobody says anything to you anymore, that means they've given up. I can remember growing up and I hated being called out for doing something wrong. I assumed it was because they hated me and they didn't like me and that they were just picking on me. I would get red, embarrassed, and I would even cry because I was just really hurt. I'm sensitive, but anyway, I had a teacher in high school who was a little eccentric. Okay, a lot eccentric. And I never got the vibe that she liked me. She would call me out in class and would give me this look, like literally the death glare. Seriously, if looks could kill, I never would have made it out of high school. And I knew for a fact that she despised me, or so I thought. I'll never forget that a few days before my senior year ended, I had taken a final in government and bombed. Like, I'm not kidding, bombed the test. I'm a terrible test taker, and it's not that I didn't know the information, it just didn't translate onto paper. I remember thinking that my grade was going to end up pretty bad. Not bad enough that I wouldn't graduate, but not a grade that I really wanted on my transcript. So we were sitting at our desks and the teacher was calling up every student to her desk to show them the final grade on her computer. And as she called my name, I knew I wasn't going to be happy about it, and I just really didn't want to see the death glare from her. So I looked at the grade and I turned to head back to my seat. And she said my name. And so I turned back around and she clicked on my name on the computer and she started typing in a number. And I was really confused. And she proceeded to tell me that she was very pleased with my leadership qualities and that because of what I had done that year, I deserved some sort of credit. I was student body president my senior year. And then she winked at me. And all I could do was smile and say thank you. Reading this quote in my book always takes me back to that day. Here I thought for 4 years that this woman had despised me, and in reality, she believed in me and knew that I could do better than what I was doing. She pushed me and she made me think. So how many times in your life have you gotten upset because someone rode you hard? Did you ever stop to think that maybe it's just because they actually care? So I want you to sit down and evaluate those moments in your life. And I want you to stop and think that maybe, just maybe, those people are wanting you to succeed. Have a good day.